Hello there, my name is Davis, and welcome back to the Road to Glory FIFA 21. It has been a while. It's been a whole over a week. It's currently 5:15 on a Friday, and quite a bit has happened in FIFA. For me, anyway. Starting from where we left off last episode. Um, I went into foot champs with my first team, more or less, and as you can see, made it to goal two. But what you didn't see was the multiple meltdowns I had on the way. Starting Sunday mornings/afternoon before my drive to Scotland. Played 4 games, won one, lost three, which made me go from 8-2, which I done on the Saturday night and afternoon, which is very, very happy with. Starting 8-2 is always pretty good, but then to go from that to 9-4 or 9-5 was very disappointing, and then having to play, what was it, maybe 14, 15, 16 games on poor connection and in a hotel room without my usual setup or monitor or anything like that. Play on a TV, which I'm not used to. Used to playing on a gaming monitor. That threw a bit of a spanner in the works as well. So a poor performance on the Sunday night/Monday, early Monday afternoon/night. There was a few meltdowns on the way. I was on course for my worst ever finished. I was looking like I wasn't even going to qualify for gold three. I did end up going on to, is it hashtag Harry's video, just seeing what formation he was. That was when I was about. That was before the meltdown. Tried playing 4-2-3-1 with his setup and his things, and I just couldn't get used to it. I played like 6 or 7 games, and I think I lost 6 of them. I just couldn't get used to the 4-2-3-1, but thankfully I reverted back, went back to my 4-1-2-2 narrow, which I've used for most of the season, and thankfully I won. I think I had 8 games left. I won 6 to get me into 6 on the bounce to get me into goal 2. Left me with 2 games remaining. One and played them 2 with my silver team. I aimed to go in and just give the games as a free, but I came up against a guy who played like an absolute wanker. Was just keeping the ball, doing skill moves, and just didn't want to attack. So I played against him with my silver team. We beat him 6-4, I think, in the end. He lost his head at the end, got a few men sent off. So got the win there, and then the last game, we give the guy the win. So I finished 19? I don't know, wherever 1 win plus goal 2 is. So an average finish. Doing a below average performance is something I'm happy with, and we get the rewards from it. Now I'm only going to open my player picks at right now. We've got another hour and 15 minutes until Rule Breakers Team 2 is out, and I think there's potentially better players going to be in there. I've seen a few leaks, the likes of Pogba. If I can get them up, the leaks are Pogba, Royce, Podence, Lukaku, Di Maria, Zhao to Alex Teixeira from that Chinese link would be a lovely little trio. With the new Talisca, which I have done on the account, and the new Team of the Week, Paulinho, who would be very, very nice to get. If we can get him from one of these red picks, I'll be very, very happy. But as we seen last week, the red picks weren't favourable to us. They weren't favourable to me last year either, so hopefully we can start this off with something a little bit better than last week. and then I'll probably open the packs around 6 o'clock when the new content comes out. So, on to the first one. Can we get something good? We get ourselves not very good. We get ourselves Traore. I mean, we had another Ajax player last year. Could go João Pedro. I mean, he'd probably be more useful for a Serie A side. I know the icon swaps come in, or foot swaps. You need those. You need those kind of players, like the top league players. But I'm gonna go with Traore just because we've got a decent little Ajax attack if we ever need it. It's quite fun to use as well. I mean, he's not an awful card. I mean, he's a pretty awful card. He's not very good at all, but we'll go with it all the same. Hopefully they'll feel sorry for us and give us a better second red pick from it. And the last one, the second one, we get ourselves, yes, come on. We get ourselves Paulinho, so I don't have to go out and buy him if the Alex Teixeira leaks are true. And he is someone I'm definitely going to be using in the first team. Very, very good card. All around the board. Really, really strong. Just perfect box-to-box midfielder. 4-star as well. I'm very, very happy with that. So we finally get ourselves a usable red pick. And that is that for now with the rewards. For a long time this week, I went into this weekend thinking I was going to be using. I really wanted to use my my silver team as for this weekend. As we build it here, this is what the silver team looks like when fully built. So it's just a full bog standard Premier League silver team. I would have definitely taken out Rodak for a top goalkeeper, maybe Alisson, or I did buy Lev Yashin for a couple of days to see what he was like. He was a very good keeper, to be fair. But after playing the Silver Beasts or wherever it is, this week's objectives to get the packs. Silver Beasts, we have to do stuff on. You can do it on rivals or squad battles. I think I played 4 rivals matches with the silver team, and I struggled quite a fair bit. So maybe I'll wait a couple more weeks before playing weekend league with a full silver team. Hopefully they can bring out some more new informed silvers, which are pretty good, to be fair. I'm really enjoying the concept, and hopefully by the end of FIFA we'll have a very good all-inform silver team. Moise Keane, good, decent card. I'd wish he didn't have the 3-star, but he's decent nonetheless. Got a couple of decent silvers on the bench as well. We got Evander, 5-star, 4-star. Very well rounded for an attacking midfielder, and Ryan Shirky, the only silver who's 5-star. We actually packed him first owner, and he's untradeable, which is quite nice to have. But yeah, it is a fun team to use. It's just you definitely notice the difference in the silver quality against players on your level or better than you, because you just kind of get ripped apart. Che Adams and Callum Hudson-Odoi are very, very good, especially Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's only got 64 shooting, but with that finisher chem style on him, he finishes quite a lot. I usually play him centrally, either going into a 4-1-2 and 2 narrow with Cho and Adams up top, Vidra in the cam, and Martinelli as the attacking midfield, the box-to-box, the Lampard role. But I played a couple of games where I just left her at the 4-4-2, and it worked quite well as well. The wide winger's quite pacey. Just get feeding balls into Adams and Vidra. Vidra finishes everything if you get him in one-on-one, and that's without a chem style on him. So yeah, I don't really have a team at the moment. It's all quite up in the air. Again, I'm on a limited time schedule this weekend, so I'm hoping the servers stay up this Friday or today, as I can't really afford to play Sunday night, Monday morning, or Monday afternoon again, because I'll be in Sweden rather than Scotland. I don't know what the connection will be like there, playing against people back home. I can't imagine it'll be good. But as you can see, Andre, a new addition to the club, as well as a very special new addition in, if we quickly search him, this man right here, Hyung-Min Son and Andre, both new additions to the club. I believe it was Thursday night's SBC. I can't remember what it was called, but it was just a rare mixed players pack. And from the one pack, we managed to pack ourselves an untradeable first owner, Hyung-Min Son, and an untradeable first owner, Benjamin Andre, who has very nice links into Upamecano and Mukiele. Upamecano was actually, last time I checked, he'd gone up in price. We bought him for 213k. He's currently sat at, I mean, you're looking maybe 280 odd k. So he's shot right up in price since leaving packs. And the addition of these two cards in particular, very, very nice links into them. So lucky we picked him up when we did. So made nearly 60, 70k on profit on him. And Hyung-Min Son, it's not a tricky one. I should be starting him. I don't have a better player at left wing. It's plain as simple as that, but he wasn't someone I was planning on getting into the side. He's around 180, 190k. He's probably too good to leave on the bench, but in terms of getting him into the side, I have no idea where I'd start. It'd probably have to be Reguilon at left back, or maybe, I don't know, if they release any sort of new special Tottenham cards, maybe a Dele Alli or something, hopefully. But with Harry Kane being released last week, I can't see him releasing another special Spurs thing. So the team is very much all up in the air. Nothing really decided on yet. We got the addition of Paulinho to add to the mix as well as where is he? Talisca, this man here, very, very good card. Managed to do him with just players from the club. Done it when he came out. And a 4-star high-low. As an attacking midfielder, he is a fantastic card. That perfect link into him between them two is awesome. And if Alex Teixeira gets a rule breakers card, we could have a very, very good looking attack, because that trio is very nice. I imagine he might be. I can see what is going to happen already. The Alex Teixeira card will probably have a low price range, like price range max, and he'll be extinct on the market for like the first 2-3 days of Ultimate Team of this weekend at least, and we won't be able to get him in. But hopefully that's not what happens, and we can use him from the start, because that is a very, very nice trio. So I'll show you some. I played a couple of games together. Moise Keane, the objective, I managed to get recorded. Played it in the Silver Lounge. Now against great teams. Just a quick 3-4 games I played. So we'll see the highlight. I'll show you the highlights of those, and then we should be ready to go on opening up our plentiful packs. I've got 17 packs saved up, as well as whatever packs come tonight. Hopefully we get something decent, and hopefully we can pack ourselves some decent profit and some new rule breakers from the Team 2. Alright, so the new content is out, Team 2, as well as a couple of other things like this Ligue 1 player, and it looks a decent side. There's a couple of decent looking players in there. Pogba looks okay, Di Maria with some pace. It's a new SBC as well, which I'll show, but it's looking about even with the first team. That Pogba's probably the biggest pull in the first out of the possible players from there, as well as some objectives. We got a silver card, Akinfenwa, 81 pace, 80 shooting, 90 physical, just okay, I guess. I imagine with 74 dribbling, he turns like a bit of a truck, but for another silver card that we can add to the silver team. And Mollet, is it Mollet? I don't know. But the first milestone card sort of thing. I like the design, and he looks like a very good card actually for a cam, especially in Ligue 1 where there's not that many central midfielders. If we wanted to get him, which we probably will, because it'll be something to do through the week. It would be a good link up to our Rule Breakers Andre that we packed. So it doesn't look like too much. 15 games. It looks like, I imagine you could probably get all of it done in 15 games, to be honest. You average 2 goals a game. It's in the friendlies as well, so you're gonna come up against people who are a little bit more casual. And in terms of the Akinfenwa one, again, you're looking at maybe 3 to 5 games to complete that. Nice card to have. In terms of the rest, there is this new Park SSC kit and badge and Tifo, which I'll probably complete. And in terms of SBCs, we do have a new Bellarabi, similar to the what's his name? A Spanish striker. I can't remember his name, but yeah, you get to pick between a boosted shooting or boosted dribbling, and yeah, it's the boosted dribbling one will probably be the most picked again, but 84 and 85 again for probably the best right mid in the Bundesliga at the moment, bar maybe Sancho, who considerably cheaper, but pace wise and overall stats wise, you're probably looking at Bellarabi as a better player, obviously without the 5-star skills. So I don't know. I said I'd complete the last one, but I didn't, and I might complete this one because he links into Mukiele soft links, but we'll see how it goes. There wasn't any special SBCs for packs, but we do have 17 packs saved up from Div Rivals, Foot Champs, and a few other things, like a few other objectives. So we'll start at the back with the 75 plus rated. They're all half semi-decent packs. Most of them are players packs, and the ones that aren't are the likes of mega packs and rare packs. So hopefully we can get some decent stuff. Some decent stuff to bolster our coin total. Start with the untradeable. I think a fair bit of it is untradeable, but the better packs are not. They are tradable. So get the small ones out of the way. What's this? A Scudo Americana, Libertadores card, 75 rated. Not a strong start. Pack DOS, 75 rated plus. Can we get higher than 75? Cameroon striker. Oh, I got excited then, I'll be honest. I don't know what's a walkout and what's not. I still haven't figured it out yet. Got a little bit hyped for it though, but an inform is decent nonetheless. Can add it to the club. Could be used in the SBCs further down the line. I will definitely not turn my nose up at that. So it's a little bit better. Do we get anything this time? Get ourselves Herreren from Bilbao. We already have him. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Send him up to the trade pile. One last 75 plus rated player. We had one decent one, two poor ones. What can we get this time? Centre back Luis Felipe. Not a bad card to have with the milestone players coming out. It's nice to have decent cards from each big league. So You might come in handy when the Serie A player comes out. Get ourselves a Baumgartlinger from the Bundesliga. These are all tradable. Don't think any of them go for anything. Bayern Munich's second team, I think it is. Yeah, so you wouldn't go for too much. Send him up. Henriks, Phil Jones, and Baumdingler. Keep them. Yeah, keep them all. Send them off. Sell them when I need to. Looking at a next pack. Small prime Electrum players pack. 6 players, 3 gold, 3 silver, 3 rare. Still waiting for our first walkout of this pack opening. Get ourselves the Ox. Decent player, but not worth much at all. But we do get Ailton, who's actually worth a fair bit because of the silver objectives. And I'm thinking I might actually keep him in the side. Should I keep him? No, I'm going to sell him. Check him up. What was the cheapest? 6k was it? 6.5, 5. Check him up for 5k. That's a decent little profit there from that pack. I don't think the Ox goes for much. Keep him in the square side. He's more useful in the side than the money. In terms of the next pack, we shall go for small prime gold players pack. All gold. 6 of them, is it? 3 rare? That's what it is. And still no boards. We get ourselves Gabriel Paulista, another good centre back to have. I'm really short of centre backs in the club, to be fair, especially for SBCs. So it's nice to get him added in. Get Gervinho and Lewis Cook, Steve Cook is it? Whichever one, and the rest can go to the team. That's the club. Let's go to the rare Electrums. These are from Div Rivals. 2 of them, I think 2 of them are tradable, 2 of them untradeable. The other 2 are from Objectives, so be interested to see if we get anything decent and whether or not we can sell them for anything. Get ourselves a Ghana centre mid Party. Get ourselves Thomas Partey of Arsenal, which is quite nice. I think he goes for a fair bit actually. He is tradable, and we get Alan St. Maximin. Big pulls. Very, very nice. 32k there for him. And Thomas Partey, you're looking at, I was going to say definitely not 40k. You're looking at about 12k for him, so it's actually very, very nice little bit of profit there. Send Nakajima and Songkras in. I was hoping he'd go for a bit because he's got a bit of pace, but it doesn't look like. Do you go for much from the Mexican League? I doubt it. And Caracas. No, you don't go for much. So keep the silvers. It's always nice to have decent silvers in the club for when they start bringing out the league SBCs. A strong start to the rare Electrum players pack. Looking at about close to 50k on that pack alone, and that was without a walkout or a board. Again, oh no, we had a board, didn't we? Dimitri Payet. Not a great pack. But, got a lot of players we already own in there, so they'll all get sold if we can. Get Koulibaly. Doesn't go for much. Don't think any of these go for much. He might go for a bit, being 88 pace. Nah, not even 600 coins, and the rest can go to the T. Had to go to the club. So one good pack, one bad pack from the rare Electrums. Can we push back in front with the good packs? What's this, an inform? Left back, I think it's an inform. Arbila, not a great inform. I imagine he's probably discard price if we can discard him, which we can. Nice to see. Get a couple of 83s in there as well. So yeah, he's barely going for discards. I'm going to discard him just so I get the money. Basically, Tadic probably still going for nothing. Bailey over a K. Vishka, the same. Just keep them. They're good for SBCs. We get Kramich and Tovan, which we can send up. So another inform, another 10k to add. So we're slowly getting there. And the final rare Electrum players pack, which I think this one is untradeable, I believe. And it's Boards Brazilian CDM Fabinho. Hey, this one's untradeable. Oh, of course we get the best pack. I don't actually know how much he is, but the best pack we get is untradeable. It's pretty typical. He's only worth 16k. So he's not as much as Saint Maximum, but a decent card to get nonetheless. Sibel and Hoffman. He probably doesn't go for too much, but hopefully we can send them up. We can. Paco Alcacer, you go up as well, but Fabinho, 87 rated to go into the club. Could potentially use him in one of our teams if we had to. Could get that link into Heung-min Son from him, which is quite nice. It's not a strong link, but it's better than nothing. Plus he links to Paulinho and Anderson Talisca, so definitely could use him. It's an option. We'll go with a Prime Electrum players pack now. 12 players, 6 silver, 6 rare. And it's been a pretty decent pack open as far as things go so far compared to my previous ones. It's not been too bad at all. Vinicius Jr., I don't think he goes for too much. Couple of K. Bakioko's actually played for Napoli now, which is interesting. Odriozola actually lost loads of pace on this game. I'm pretty sure he was way faster last year. He might go for a bit. 85 pace left back from the Serie A. Not even going for a kick. And that is that. They can all go in the squad or the club. And now we get to the decent packs. I'll start with the rare gold pack, go to the megas, and then finish on the rare megas as we usually do. Can we get something decent? No, we can't. Get ourselves Halstenberg, 82 rated. Still could get another Saint Maximum in there potentially. We do not. We get another Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So you can go up to the transfer list, and the rest can go into the club. And with 4 packs left, 1 mega and 3 rare megas, hopefully we can get ourselves a rule breaker. Still waiting for an icon. A couple of my friends have got icons now. Spanish goalkeeper David De Gea? No. Reina? Or Paul Lopez? Yeah, a few icons getting pulled by the boys. Fernando Torres in there, and a Figo. So I would very much like to get one for myself, as we get pretty poor pack. It's all untradeable anyway. So the rest can go. And on to the big boys. 30 cards, all rare. Can we get some big boys, please? Blue is Good America, is the Libertadores card, so we could have anything in here, I think, outside of rule breakers or icons or anything like that. And we get ourselves nothing. 2 Champions League cards, unless it's something huge behind here. There isn't. These are actually untradeable as well. Didn't realise that. But, send these up. Andrea Pedrosa and Pedrinho, you can all go up. West Ham can get in the bin. And as far as rare mega packs go, that was absolutely shocking. These 2 should be tradable, I believe. Hopefully, touch wood, something decent. CDM Busquets, it's not bad. It's an 87 rated. That's the second 87 rated, second walkout we've had of this pack opening, which trumps most of our pack openings so far this season. But another centre defensive mid, probably just good fodder to have on the side. I can't imagine he's going for too much, and we get another St. Maximin tradable as well. So another 30 odd K to add. Busquets, you're looking at maybe not even 15k, I don't think. So maybe we keep him for SBCs. Aaron Ramsey in there, you can go up. Hernandez and Fofana. Palace in the bin. And yeah, we'll send Sergio Busquets up to the transfer list. I have no need for him as of yet. So we'll rather get the money in first. So getting carried by St. Maximins at the moment, very much like Newcastle. And hopefully we can finish this off with something decent. Can we get something decent? There's Inform, Spanish, centre mid. David Silva, 87 rated again. Is that David Silva? So 3 87 rated in from 17 packs, is there something like that, which we will take, and it looks like that is the only card in there. It's going for about 25k, which is actually quite nice. It's quite cheap for an 87 inform, to be fair. As soon as they drop something big that requires informs and a high rated team, he's going to shoot up. But I'll take the money for him now. Got the blue and black stadium theme, which is actually quite nice, and then we get absolute garbage. So the pack opening carried by St. Maximin and the 87 slow midfielders, which isn't too bad. We've stacked the trade pile a little bit. 8 unsold straight away. As you can see, most of my money's invested in special cards at the moment. Got a couple of Lazaris who I bought for 17k. You're looking at maybe he's rose to about 19.5 to 20k. So as soon as maybe tomorrow I'll sell these as they get a bit more expensive, being out of packs. Dumfries picked most of them up for around 18.5 to 18 to 18k. I think he's still looking around 19.5k. So there's not too much of a rise from him yet. So yeah, you're looking at around 19k for him. Unfortunately, he's actually dipped again in price. People trying to panic sell him, but yeah, I was hoping maybe there'd be another decent Eredivisie rule breakers card this team too. Unfortunately, there wasn't, obviously, so he doesn't really have anyone to link to at the moment, which has made his price drop quite significantly. Hopefully he bounces back overnight. I'll probably just try and list to lazy buyers, try and get some of the money back. I think I got about 10 of him, so it's about 880k into him. But yeah, that is a decent weekend league rewards by all means. Get ourselves a good red pick in Fabinho, in Paulinho. And now we've got options with the team. We can either look to try and snipe ourselves a Teixeira and get that little trio there. I think he's still extinct on the market though. Yeah, I haven't played a single game of Foot Champs yet, despite me wanting to play most of my games on Friday. So most of my games are going to have to be done tomorrow. Maybe I'll have time Sunday morning. Remains to be seen. I'm not sure just yet. But I think that is where I end the episode. Yeah, this is where I'll end it. If you've enjoyed, leave a like. If not, leave a dislike. Let me know down in the comments what I'm doing right or wrong. Anything like that. Let me know what team to build for my weekend league this week. Doubtful I'll play next week. I'll still be in Sweden, so I don't think I'll be able to play Foot Champs next weekend. So it's almost inevitable we'll have the best team of the week after that, and I'll miss out. But yeah, if you want to stay up to date with the rest of the series, uploads have been a little bit irregular at the moment, just because I've been working away. And I haven't really been able to record, so yeah, I do try to upload when I can though. And yeah, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Davis. Good night.